There is a person in your life right now who has you on a diet. Not a food diet, an emotional diet. They give you just enough attention to keep you hoping, just enough affection to stop you from leaving, just enough good morning texts to make you think there's a future. But you are starving. You are starving for consistency. You are starving for commitment. You are starving for real love. And the most painful part? They know you are starving, and they are keeping you hungry on purpose. This is called breadcrumbing. It is a control tactic designed to keep you as an option on the shelf while they look for something else. But what if I told you that the psychology of hunger works both ways? What if I told you that by refusing to eat the crumbs, by rejecting the little scraps they toss you, you can actually trigger a biological starvation response in them? In this video, we are going to flip the script. I am going to teach you how to take the person who barely gives you the time of day and turn them into the person who cannot sleep because they are obsessed with you. We are going from starvation to abundance. To destroy the breadcrumber, you have to understand the weapon they are using against you. It is called intermittent reinforcement. This is exactly how slot machines work. If you pulled the lever and never won, you would walk away. If you pulled the lever and always won, you would get bored. But if you win sometimes, just randomly, a few coins here, a jackpot there, you become addicted. Your brain floods with dopamine because of the uncertainty of the reward. The breadcrumber is the slot machine. They ignore you for 3 days, no reward. Then they text you, "I miss you," at 11 p.m. Reward. Your brain spikes. You get high on the hope. You think, "See, they do care. If I just stick around a little longer, maybe I'll win the jackpot." But here is the truth they are hiding. There is no jackpot. They are not giving you crumbs because they are busy. They are giving you crumbs because they are ambivalent. They like having you around for validation, for an ego boost, or for physical intimacy, but they do not respect you enough to give you the whole meal. They are keeping you on a retainer, and as long as you accept the crumbs, you are training them to treat you this way. You are telling them, "I am cheap. You don't have to pay full price for me." So how do we make them obsessed? We have to break the addiction cycle. You have to realize that a crumb is an insult, not a gift. Most people, when they get a crumb, a low-effort text like WYD or a last-minute invite, get excited. They reply instantly. They eat the crumb. This confirms to the other person, "Okay, good, they are still on the hook. I can go back to ignoring them now." The turning point happens the moment you decide to starve the breadcrumber. When you stop eating the crumbs, you disrupt their supply of validation. You force them to make a choice. Step up and serve a real meal or starve. We are going to use behavioral shaping. We are going to teach them that low effort yields zero reward and high effort yields high reward. Currently, you are giving them high reward for low effort. That stops today. Stage 1 involves training them. The next time they send a crumb, a lazy text, a "you up," or a flaky plan, you are going to execute the polite refusal. Do not get angry. Anger is engagement. Do not ignore them. Yet. Ignoring is a reaction. You are simply going to mirror their low effort with a high standard boundary. The scenario. They text you at Friday 9 p.m. "Hey, wanna hang?" This is a crumb. Real plans are made in advance. The old you. "Sure, I'm free, what are we doing?" Eating the crumb. The new you. "Hey, I'm actually wrapped up with plans tonight. Would love to see you though. Let me know if you're free for dinner Tuesday or Wednesday." Why is this text nuclear? 1 rejection. You said no to the low-effort offer. 2 no anger. You were warm and friendly. Would love to see you. 3 counteroffer. You set the standard. Dinner, Tuesday. You demanded a real date in advance. This shocks them. They expected you to jump. You didn't. Now the ball is in their court. They either have to step up and book Tuesday, or they fade away. If they fade away, good riddance, you dodged a bullet. But 90% of the time, their ego kicks in. They think, "Wait, why aren't they available? I need to secure them." And they book the Tuesday. You just upgraded the crumb to a slice. Now let's deal with the texting crumb. They text you sporadically. They leave you on red for days, then send a meme. Stage 2 is pattern interruption. If they usually text you and you reply instantly, stop. If they ask you a generic question like, "How are you?" do not give them a paragraph update on your life. The Crumb text. "How's your week?" Sent after 3 days of silence. Your response. Give it 6 to 12 hours. Let it sit. Then respond, "It's great. Just heading out to the gym. You?" Keep it shorter than theirs. Keep the latency longer than theirs. You are mirroring their energy. If they send a lazy response like, "Ha-sha," or an emoji, do not reply. Let the conversation die. This is crucial. You must be willing to let the conversation die. This creates a vacuum of validation. Most breadcrumbers are lazy. They rely on you to carry the conversation. When you stop carrying it, the silence gets awkward. For the first time, they feel the anxiety of the silence. They wonder, did I bore them? Are they talking to someone else? The hunter becomes the hunted. When you consistently reject crumbs, stage 1, and refuse to carry lazy conversations, stage 2, you trigger the obsession loop in their brain. You have now become the uncertain reward. Remember the slot machine? You just became the slot machine. They used to know exactly how to get your attention. Pull the lever, get a text. Now, they pull the lever, and nothing happens. Or they get a polite no. This drives the human brain crazy. It triggers frustration attraction. They will start thinking about you more. They will start trying harder. You will notice the texts get longer. The invites get more specific. "Can I take you to dinner?" "I miss you so much." "Why have you been distant?" Here is the key. Only reward high effort. If they finally ask you on a proper date, say yes. Be warm. Be amazing. Give them the jackpot of your presence. But the moment they slip back into crumbs, you go cold again. This creates a psychological association in their brain. High effort equals feels good. Low effort equals feels empty. You are literally rewiring their behavior to obsess over treating you well. You are not a pigeon in the park. You do not survive on scraps. You are a high-value human being who deserves the whole meal. But you will never get the meal if you keep accepting the snack. Start saying no to the crumbs. It feels scary at first. You might think you'll lose them. But I promise you, the person who really wants you will step up. The person who is just using you will fall away. And either way, you win. Turn the tables, make them obsessed, and never settle for less than you are worth. If you are ready to stop accepting crumbs, comment, "I want the feast," down below. Subscribe for more game-changing psychology. I'll see you in the next video.